Michael Strahan saves Jimmy Johnson during said accident. Michael Strahan is a famous Decent Morning America have, yet he appears to have some good times during his occupation on NFL on Fox. He appears to adore messing about with his kindred NFL lobby of distinction co-has. That reoccurred during a show on Thanksgiving when he saved Jimmy Johnson from an incident. This occurred on NFL on Fox among Strahan and Johnson. Michael Strahan saves Jimmy Johnson from accident. Michael Strahan was working the NFL on Fox broadcast with his kindred co-has on Thanksgiving. He was joined on the set by Terry Bradshaw, Howie Long, Jimmy Johnson, and Brief Menifee. A monster green screen likewise upheld them. Individuals on television saw a homestead area, which incorporated a roughage truck pulling up next to them while the set to them seemed to be a green screen and nothing was there. Obviously Strahan was watching the screens and could see what was being superimposed on the screen. That incorporated the feed truck having a slight disaster and dropping roughage bunches onto the ground. Jimmy was toward the end, and Michael jumped over to pull Johnson to somewhere safe. Obviously, there were not actually feed parcels falling, yet it was as yet an entertaining second. Abrupt, and Terry began chuckling as Jimmy behaved like he was in harm's way. Howie even attempted to help Michael out in the enormous save. Saving lives around here, Brief shared with Strahan, through the U.S. Sun. It was another ideal second that showed the incredible science these NFL veterans have on one of the association's best studio shows. Michael Strahan taunts Jimmy Johnson's misleading expectation. Michael Strahan and Jimmy Johnson were not wrapped up with one another yet. Johnson, the lobby of popularity previous mentor of the Dallas Cattle Rustlers, was discussing his old group and their expectation for this season. Strahan played his whole vocation for the Ranchers' opponent, the New York Giants. The Cattle Rustlers beat the Monsters on Thanksgiving Day in what was for the most part a victory. Jimmy then started to become advertised up about his cowpokes, which had Strahan laughing uncontrollably. When inquired as to whether Cooper Rush would turn into the Cattle Rustlers' beginning quarterback in any event, when Dak Prescott gets solid, Jimmy said no, however at that point added, "I'm trying to say they will get on a run. They will win today, they will win 1 week from now, they will win the week after that," Johnson said. "They will get on a run, and they will have a smidgen of bogus expectation." At the point when Johnson said bogus expectation, Strahan started noisily snickering. Johnson was correct about the cowpokes beating the Monsters.